So, apparently netball is basically like a weird version of basketball. At least that's what Wiki says, based on the picture. Like it's basketball, but it's like the net is much smaller. Hello, Ranger Jambola. Hi, everybody. Hi, Zon. Just naming sports I remember. I kind of figured, considering you were like, after you got it right, you're like, what's netball? It is one of few sports created exclusively for women and girls. Now that's sexist as hell. So that's why it looks like a basketball, but the net is shorter. It is basically basketball as men or people imagine for women, because goddamn women can't throw balls, I guess. Or would it smoke Dee Dee on the court? Probably. I have terrible hand-eye coordination. Ugh. Had to pick up something that was knocked on the ground because Pep is being a menace. And now she's run off to gosh knows where. Back to netball. Played by more than 20 million people in more than 80 countries. Pretty darn popular for a sport that no one really knows. It's recognized by the Olympics, but it doesn't look like people play it at the Olympics, you know? Ranger feels joy. Everyone's like, oh my god, the world is falling. The sky is falling. Hi, girlie, you've been fed. Yes, you have. Don't pretend you haven't. You're on a diet. She's like, mother, more food? No, sweetheart, not yet. Some funding sources became available with recognition in 1995. Netball governing federations gained Olympic recognition in 1995 after 20 years of lobbying, although it has never been played. Alright, give me one sec. Pep is being a menace. Thank you. Sorry. I forgot that I pushed the button before I ran after my cat. I gave them the teeny tiniest amount of dry food. Like literally like 5 little pieces of kibble. Hopefully that's enough to like tide them over until their like actual late night snack. Just gotta trick them. Just gotta trick them. It's like forever a balancing act because they had to lose weight because they were getting too heavy, and it's like, okay, like they're itching towards being like pre-diabetic or like whatever, so gotta get them to lose weight. I'm like, okay. One of the symptoms of diabetes in cats is like increased hunger and then weight loss despite it. So I'm like, were we too late, or are you just being a menace because you're on a diet? I can't with y'all. And then of course, like, yeah, it's like, you gotta eat less because you're on a diet anyway. So it's like, okay, are you actually that hungry today? Or are you just like, you know, if you cause enough trouble, I'll feed you? Which is how you guys ended up gaining a whole bunch of weight in the first place. I have become like a human parent who's like, their kid ends up gaining too much weight, or like, you know, is considered unhealthy because, you know, they keep getting going like, if you behave, we'll get you McDonald's. Terrible. Terrible. But in other news, I've seen some of y'all, and if you don't behave, we'll get you McDonald's to shut you up. That too. But yeah, I saw Silk Zone had some issues with Steam release. I didn't pay super close attention. Work was not super busy, but like busy enough that I was like, I'm simultaneously bored and also don't have time to check social media, so I don't know exactly what happened. Things scared me friends the most and made them think I was dying for a few minutes is I bought them all Silk Zone and food. Oh my god. We're gonna lose you, aren't they? Like, Rager's been diagnosed with stage 4 something or other. Caused connection issues with Steam. Whoa! I guess this is what happens when a game finally gets released after 10 years of hype and it is only like $20. Who could have foreseen this? Anyone with a brain. They need to take a page out of the book of the gacha games, because the gacha games have learned to prepare their servers when new characters come out, especially if they're very, very attractive women. We're sorry, we'll fix it. Happiest devs ever. For sure. Well, that's good. Well, it's not good that everyone was having issues, but good that it was caused by an abundance of interest and not some other kind of error. Because when I saw someone making a joke, because the way I found out about the news was I happened to check social media and someone used the image of Piccolo taking an attack for Gohan when he was young, and the caption was Steam sacrificing itself one more time to delay Silk Song one more time, and I'm like, what happened? But like I said, I was just checking social media during like a brief interlude, so I didn't have time to like kind of dig into it. That's good at least. Cause yeah, I saw that one, yeah. Oh, poor Piccolo. They should have released it hour by hour in different countries, you know? Yeah. Gacha games do that based like different servers, and it's a rollout slowly across a globe based on like your local time. So I mean, makes sense. Simultaneous release worldwide. Oof. Yeah, and I was making wisecracks about me being the only person not playing Silk Song. But literally, like, every person I follow, like, all the Hollow Mems, all the needy people, everyone's playing Silk Song. Which is, you know, fair. 100%, everyone's been looking forward to it. I was just like, wow, I really am a contrarian, aren't I? Or it's a rare event, might as well have fun with stuff too. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, it's just funny because I did play a little of the original Hollow Knight ages ago, but platformers, as demonstrated by the one week I was like, let's play nothing but platformers. I and platformers don't mix very well. I do my best, but my depth perception does not seem to be very good. And yeah, and Hollow Knight itself is like a roguelite, so everything's all over the place. You gotta backtrack, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. So yeah, I did not make it very far. Only one person in your follows is playing right now? Really? I guess, I mean, I make jokes about everyone playing it. But obviously not everyone is. But yeah, at least in my case, my feed is overwhelmed with Silk Song. Which is fair, because even as a person who never finished the original Hollow Knight, Silk Song just in periphery was exciting because, you know, it's the girl's turn. It's Needle. I forget her name. I just call her Needle. But yeah, it's very fun, very exciting. For everyone who is looking forward to it. So may y'all have a joyous, joyous release. So right before the weekend too, Metroidvania. Ah, yes. As soon as I said it, I knew it was wrong, but I could not like think of the right term, so I'm like, maybe I'm just doubting myself. Hornet! Ah, there we go. Like I said, I only played it briefly, and then I watched some people play it, so like that's how, like, you know, I absorbed everything. Just thought I'd share the info. No, I appreciate it. Sometimes the knowledge is in my head, but it just won't come out. And something else comes out instead. It's like, I'm not lying. I knew it's just, you know, wrong. I opened the wrong file cabinet. Speaking of, like, new things indirectly, because, like I said, I've been trying to work our way through our list of games that are already started, because so much stuff is coming out this month. We are are halfway through Danganronpa V3. Now, how long will it take to get through the last 3 chapters? I don't know. But, like, I pulled up a walkthrough just to look at, like, you know, the table of contents. We're about to start Chapter 4. So Chapter 4 is normal length. Chapter 5 is normal length. Then Chapter 6 is that one where it's just, like, you know, you have your daily life and then you go straight into the class trial. So very exciting. We're getting there! And then perhaps at some point we'll get back around to Ultra Despair Girls. But once we finish Danganronpa 3, I want to go into Shuten Order. That one I've been hugely excited for. That one comes out tomorrow? I think so. Probably one of the releases that did have to worry about changing their release schedule for Silk Song, because I don't think there's a huge overlap between those types of fans and like people who play Metroidvanias or like Silk Song and like Hollow Knight and stuff like that. Unlocks in 7 hours. Ah! You bought Danganronpa Ultimate Summer and you can't stop? Good grief. That's crazy. Oh my gosh. Shuten Order, let's go. It's so fun. I'll take your word for it. I didn't look too deep into it. Cost me like $300? It sounds like you splurged for some crazy ass limited golden special edition when you put $300, because it's easy to forget that Zexu lives in a country that has a skewed currency. So $300 for him is like $30 American. Kind of like, you know how like 3,000 yen is $30? Yeah, but it's like it throws everything off. Currently, the USD value is $8. Oh my god, I overappreciated the economy. Different ratio, yeah. It just throws me off whenever you happen to talk about it, because your country also uses dollars. So as soon as you're like $300, I'm like, what kind of limited edition bananas, like crazy thing did you buy? And then my brain finally catches up, like, no, different, not US dollars, not Canadian dollars, different dollars. Yeah. It's not US dollars, it's not Canadian dollars, it's not Australian dollars, it's not New Zealand dollars. It's like no, not Barbados. Either way. The power of the globe and everything being different everywhere. It's just, it's beautiful. It's a big wild world of moonbeams and everyone's got different dollars. We really got the monopoly money. Guess who's back? Back again. Ranger's back. Tell a friend, cause he's back and he's back, and he's joyous. Sorry, I had to do the Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged version. You'll never remove Brooklyn rage from my bones. Or was it the wrong emote? All according to Keikaku, huh? Alright, children. Behave yourselves. We'll never know. I love that spooky emote. Tee-hee, pedal. Oh, Paimon, the memes you meme. Alright. Danganronpa. Instant popularity, yeah! There's so many good new ones, but the T-Hipero is definitely your favorite. It's so good! Spooky as a veritable emoji curator. None of hers miss. Alright. No more joy, only despair, only despair. Only despair? Yeah, I know that one's overdone. I've probably already done that one already. Well, can't teach a new dog new tricks. New model, same old tricks. Here we go with the uncle jokes. Hey, what? Or should I say, Auntie? I will destroy you. I will destroy you. Ooh. Somebody wants to get sent to the Shadow Realm. Zexu truly is the universe's bravest dumbass. Because no matter how many times I tell him, don't call me that, he still does it because he knows it bugs me. Literally, the biggest little brother energy the world has ever seen. Truly the baby of this family. You're not? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Only little brothers could be this annoying. Nuh-uh, You gonna argue with someone who's like a whole, 15 years older than you? I think not. I think not. Sexu is little bro. Absolutely little bro. From the youngest in a family to another, this is little bro energy. Is this? Rentaro? It is! Well, well, well. The plot thickens. His voice is so familiar. They have a lot of really well-known voice actors for this game, so it is probably someone I know. You're probably wondering how we got into this mess. Well, you see, I made a deal with this bear. Hikaru Midorikawa! Damn! They brought out the big guns for this guy. Imagine paying the big bucks for one of the most prolific voice actors, and then you kill off the character in the first chapter. Like, God. What hasn't Hikaru Midorikawa been in? Like, he was, like, the voice actor in the 90s. He was Hiro in Gundam Wayne. He was Silva in Shaman King. He was Hattori in Fruits Basket. I know him as a few love interest type characters in various manga, like shoujo manga adaptations. Tenko got done dirty, but Anji deserved it for the cult stuff? It was a little. Damn, the convenient cut in the video. Who edited this video? Terrible. Why are we seeing Rantaro all of a sudden? Seems to be some kind of recording. Literally, the chapter just cold opens on this. This isn't your first killing game? Oh, Rantaro, they killed off the most interesting character right off the bat. I hate this. Live and let the languid world live. Well, well, well. The morning after the third class trial. I remember thinking he was so safe until we learned his talent. Yeah. Now we gotta question everything. Like, he's like the Junko in this now. This isn't his first killing game, is the implication? And he wanted to be a part of this? So it's adding fuel to the fire of my, like, this is all some kind of, like, production theory. Because they haven't given a ton of clues that it's a production at this point. This might be the first big one. But I just happened to notice, hey, there's all these cameras, and then in chapter 1, I noticed the lights in the gym are studio lights, so I've been like, Because, I mean, even the very first killing game, like Danganronpa 1, was technically a TV show. It was being broadcast to the world. Good morning, everyone. Yeah, good morning. Good morning. Now what are you gonna say, girl? You've already talked about all the forbidden things you can't talk about on television. What else is there left for you to say? Where's Buff Boy and Gremlin? I don't know. Maybe they're sleeping. Be patient. That's the most you've ever said without traumatizing anyone, quite literally. There's a dark mood in the air of the dining hall today. That's to be expected, what we've been through. In a situation like this, I don't know how we could all possibly stay enthusiastic. Oh, Kyo! I liked you, and then it turned out you were so much of a freak I could no longer defend you. Sag. Was it the DR2 killing game filmed and shown to Future Foundation? Maybe? That I don't remember. I know DR1 absolutely was. Because it being broadcast resulted in people trying to break into the school to save the kids. But no one actually succeeded. Well, with 2 exceptions.
Yeah.
What's wrong, bro? You're not gonna eat? Read the room. Kukiyominai. He can't read the room. If you don't eat, then Gota will eat you instead, Shuichi. He'll eat me? Don't you mean my breakfast? Speaking of Gonta, where is he? I haven't seen him this morning. He's not here yet? He's probably the most noticeable person in this ragtag group of kids. He should be the first thing you notice is missing. He's probably still sleeping. Miu just really wants us to ask what's wrong. The atmosphere is heavy. Everyone's taking a mental beating. Hey, you guys have no energy. You need to look alive. You're all still teenagers. Himiko? Your good mornings are too quiet. It's because you're so quiet that you feel down. Miu, shut up. I didn't mean you should sigh louder. Monodome? Yeah, Monodome was a surprise. Weird. I thought you'd be the most depressed out of all of us. Of course. I'm depressed. This is the most depressed I've been in all my 200 million years. Wow, she's older than, like, the dinosaurs. 200 million years? But being depressed won't help those who died rest in peace. Tenko and Anji, too. If I stay depressed, they won't be able to rest in peace either. So in order to make their deaths have meaning, I've decided to live with positivity. So anyway, please take care of the new me. You're out of breath already. You're going full speed right out of the gate. But it's just like Himiko said. Those of us left need to look to the future and live. For the others' sake. Yeah, let's cheer up and work hard. This game's just getting started. Game? Huh? Isn't that what we were talking about? But now that there's less people, I might be the next victim. Wow, so exciting, but I definitely don't want to die. Well, I guess that's the same for everyone. You're still saying crap like that at a time like... Just then, the door to the dining hall burst open, and I am here, I am not square. Of course not. Welcome in, Art. Everyone! This serious! Oh no, the colossal high school girl is on the other side of the wall, isn't she? Not the Attack on Titan reference. Oh. Okay, maybe not that serious, but Golden went to courtyard before coming here. The graffiti? Was more added to it? Yeah, more letters added. How am I? I'm good. This word is... Yeah, this world is... Okay, not enough of the second ones for me to guess quite yet, but I'm pretty sure it's this world is... What about the world? What does it mean? Is there some crazy story going on? Oh, I see mud. That looks like Hokuchi's name. I think that is probably reading far too much into it. Yeah. I can see these kids jumping to that conclusion, but I doubt that's what it's actually meant to be. It's probably just graffiti, right? We should ignore it. No, I don't think that's a good idea. Why? Do you want to die? Huh? Alright, that's just a habit of hers. But my heart skips a beat every time. Doki doki. No one here takes credit for it, right? But now there's more added to it. It must have some meaning. So seriously, none of us here wrote it? If this is a prank, you better speak up. But Gunter stumbled onto the writing by coincidence, right? If it was a prank, then they would have done it in a more obvious spot, not in the grass. There's nothing more depressing than an unnoticed prank. There she is. She's finally starting to feel like herself. Well, it could just be Gunter writing it since he was the first one to fire. Did the Mono Cubs do it with the Exials? I think the Exials are too big to write anything onto rock. A rock like that size, anyway. Golden never do that. Golden never make trouble for everyone. It's ungentlemanly. What is that writing? Because it looks like it's just written with, like, paint, not, like, carved into the stone or something. More and more gets added. Who's doing it? Oh! This world is mine, Kokichioma. I bet that's what it is. Celestia Ludenberg saying Kokichi's name. And then I looked at it again, and then it finally clicked. Because Kokichi's whole thing is being like the super evil leader of some organization. So this world is mine makes sense. Yeah, Hatsune Miku? Nobody would want to leave the Miku world? Absolutely not. Related to that, I don't know when it's gonna happen, but Iduna promised she would pay 50% of the Sonic Cross World's price, because she, A, really wants me to play with her. And B, I really want to play as Hatsune Miku. Hey, Elio, Raid! Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Hello, hello. Oh my gosh, we were just talking about Hatsune Miku. And here we are. Incredible. We were just talking about Hatsune Miku because there is this mysterious text in this game. And I just hypothesized that it says, this world is mine. You know what's a fun game? Undertale? I mean, yes, I have played Undertale. And we're also playing Deltarune. But welcome in, everybody! How was Project Diva? And if you've never met me before, hello! My name is Diana. I am Catgirl, Apothecarist, VTuber. And we're here, yeah, playing some Danganronpa V3. This is chapter 4, which I had pulled up a walkthrough just to check the table of contents. Chapter 4 is about just past the halfway point of the game. There's like 6 chapters. But I'm sure chapter 6 is gonna be like crazy long. But hey, we're making good progress. You all came in at the perfect time. This is literally the start of chapter 4. So I mean, there may be some stuff you don't understand if you missed the earlier chapters, but I'm happy to explain if you want to sit around and hang out. Otherwise, if you got a raid and run, go to bed, whatever, totally understandable. And I hope you take care. Maybe it's some kind of clue. Thanks for the report, Gonta. Gonta just glad to help. Oh, so I'm good. Glad it was a good practice round. Yeah, I'm a hotbed. Okay, totally understandable. Have a good sleep. Gonta just glad to help. What a nice guy, this Gonta. Gonta want to help, even little. Tell Gonta if you need help with something, okay? Okay, got it. I'll let you know if I want you to punch someone. Kokichi! No, you don't get to tell Gonta what to do anymore. Yeah, Gonta learned lesson after insect meet and greet. I know Gon and Gonta are different names, but because I've never met any other character who has Gon at the start of the name, I keep thinking of Gon Freaks from Hunter x Hunter. Boring. Oh, my ears are burning. Are you guys talking about me again? You must love me. Are you getting dizzy from the face I make when I concentrate really hard? Your face? It's always the same, isn't it? Never mind that. You guys are probably eager for it, right? My prize, that is. Right? You guys can't live without getting a prize right now, right? That's what I thought, so I brought a prize. Damn. Even the mono cubs are dropping like flies. We're down to 2. What's an sign? Oh my, forgetting your catchphrase is like the kiss of death for a mascot, you know? Haha, because I'm a mascot, get it? That wasn't even a joke. There was no setup, no punchline, no nothing. By the way, who's this pink stuffed pig and why is she talking to me? Remember when we had 22 characters? God. Not the frying pan. That's a Rurouni Kenshin reference. Ororo and is Kenshin's other catchphrase apart from like the Sesha and like Deikozaru. And Kaoru is his future wife. That one I don't know. Reign of Rurouni Kenshin reference, though. That was. They're so adorably fascinating. I could watch them forever. I've had about enough of them. Hey, give us some loving too. I want my reward already. When did you get so friendly with Monokuma, Kokichi? Okay, the prize this time is... the legendary Levy Stone and the priceless Octo Brush and... a card key, which just so happens to be the motive, too. Motive? Did you say motive? Yep, this mysterious card key is your next motive. The classic carrot and stick approach. No one can work a carrot or stick body. For some reason, the dirty jokes always catch me off guard. Whips and chains. Okay, Miyu, we know you're a bottom. Chill. A card key is the motive? What does that even mean? So the new area you can open with the card key. Is that where the real motive is? That's a secret. Why don't you use it if you're so curious? No, we shouldn't. If we want to prevent another murder from happening. Yoink! I'll take that then. Kokichi used his lithe body to his advantage and took the card key from Monokuma. But that's Monokuma's motive! What if another murder happens? I wouldn't mind that at all, you know? Maki gives off Kyoko vibes? Yeah, I can see it. What? Because this is the killing game and we're the players. Plain and simple. Why wouldn't the players play the game? Quit screwing around and just give it to us. No thanks. See ya. Hey, wait up! She ran out of the dining hall, pursued by Kaito. Exit stage left, pursued by Bear. Running in the halls isn't normally allowed, but I suppose boys will be boys. Also, I forgot to mention this, but I've hidden another flashback light somewhere. I wonder what memories we'll uncover next. Happy hunting! Oh yeah, it's been a while since we had one of those because Anji smashed the last one. What's the lone bear well mean? You forgot that too? Come on, let's go. What should we do? Kokichi and Kaito are gone. We cannot leave Kokichi alone with the card key motive. But aren't you curious about the flashback light too? Perhaps we should all search together and look for Kokichi as well.
Yeah.
That's a good idea, but let us look for Kokichi while you focus on the search. Right now, we need your skills as a detective, Shuichi. Right, in that case, let me hold on to that and I'll look around again. Yeah, Shuichi's grown up. He's become so reliable. Now that you're so respectable, I'll let you pet me if you want. Oh, I see. So Shuichi gets that honor. Shuichi is so amazing. Go to want to be useful to everyone too. Don't worry. When the time comes, we'll use your body as a meat shield. Okay, go to hope time comes soon. No, you should hope that it doesn't come. Okay, where to begin? I'll search for places to use these mysterious items. Alright, here we go. Oops. Gotta remember how to run. It's been a bit. There we go. Alright, so let's think here. I mean, it's been a while since we've seen anything obviously mysterious. Can't remember if there was a staircase beyond the 4th floor. But I guess starting at the top and looking for new places makes sense. Oh, Kaede's room. My ship never stood a chance. All right. Because I assume Rantaro's video is in what's supposed to be his room. Like his, lab, so there's gotta be a new area somewhere. Yes, the red hallway. Yeah, that makes sense. Using the brush on a hanging scroll. Hey, that was easy. Staircase. It seems you can go upstairs from here. The 5th floor, huh? How many floors does this school have? So many. Oh, okay. We got frickin' Sephiroth over here. Oh, this is Tsumugi's lab then. Yep. This is amazing. It's like an event venue. This must mean this is the ultimate cosplayers lab. Giant studio set. Got a gothic feel. Even with all these material and tools, if it's by myself... I see, cosplay is fun to do with others, right? Yeah, there's no point doing it by myself. Hey, you want to give it a try? Come on, try cosplaying with me! Me? Yeah, I think it's just plain fun to become fictional characters. To become a completely different person and feel like you're part of a different world. But I'm investigating right now. Then let's do it later. Let me know when you feel up to it. I'll help you become your favorite character, whether it's from an anime, manga, or a game. You gotta cosplay with love. Right. Yeah, exactly. I started really detesting the cosplay community when it became just about doing photo shoots in like some lab on your own. Cosplay is about hanging out and meeting people. All right. There we go. Oh, this is our lab. Ultimate Detective Lab. And it looks like Baker Street. Of course it does. What is this? This looks like your research lab. It is, right? Let's see what's in here, but I'm getting a bad feeling from this place. A bad feeling? Chemical shelf. Bottles line the shelves behind the glass door. Are these... It looks like poison. So you think so too, huh? There's no way that could be normal medicine in the Ultimate Detective's lab. She opened the cabinet's glass door and peered inside. Yeah, I know what some of these are. They're definitely poison. In that case, we should try to dispose of them. We don't want anyone accidentally. Even if we got rid of them, Monokuma would just replace them. So it's useless doing that. It would only be a temporary solution. Temporary solution. She wants to make sure no one will ever use them. Even so, I'm surprised they have so many in here. There's poison for instantaneous death, as well as ones that can inflict various symptoms. Depending on how you use them, you can set up different gimmicks. This doesn't feel like an Ultimate Detective's lab, more like a criminal's lab. It's a fine line when it comes to knowing everything about crimes. Suppose that's right. There's a fine line between criminal and detective. Yeah, many detectives end up becoming criminals. Bookshelf. There's a bunch of files lined up. It looks like about 50 of them. What are these files for? I picked one up at random and flipped through it. Ah! It contained photographs of murder scenes and the tricks the culprits used. What is this? I hurriedly looked through the other files and found they were all similar. It's a file containing all the tricks used for murders. It appears so. Did this incident really happen? I can't be sure, but there are pictures of the scene. And all of these cases seem feasible. Feasible, huh? This would make a good guideline for anyone who wants to commit a murder. Well, I doubt anyone's that stupid to use a file that's accessible to everyone. Maki picked up a file at random and started flipping through it. Huh? This file doesn't have any photographs. It's all just drawn illustrations, but... Illustrations? Maki began pulling files, one after the other, off of the shelf. The newer files have photographs, but the older ones have illustrations? But why? Are the old ones just fictional? You know they used to draw stuff before cameras were invented, right? Before you had cameras, they would do sketching. Anyway, I've investigated all the places that concerned me. Everything here has to do with death. Just commit to memory and hope for the best, literally. Well, that is your job as a detective, especially in this killing game. Yeah, I know. The only time I can use my detective talent is after someone dies. A detective can't save anyone. I'm only useful after it's already too late. Okay, that depends on what department you work in. Because there's detectives in, like, various branches of policing work. Why are you so upset all of a sudden? Do you want to die? You'd kill me just for that? Nah, I understand why Makiro would say that. Your face looked pretty gloomy. Kaido? The face as gloomy as that, I can't believe you're my sidekick. Thanks. Be proud of yourself, Shuichi. Everything you've done up till now is amazing. Thanks. That's why you should be careful. Huh? What do you mean? Because of how well you did in the class trials, future culprits have their eyes on you. The next culprit might come after you. Come after me? Hey, you don't need to worry about that. I won't let anyone mess with my sidekick. He says, after he was coughing up blood at the end of chapter 3. I'm gonna protect both of you. It's a hero's job to protect his sidekicks. What if I end up as a future culprit? Are you stupid? That's impossible. How can you believe in people so easily? Huh? Did I tell you before? I believe in people I want to believe in. And if they betray me, it just means I made a bad call believing in them. Of course, you're one of the people I want to believe in, Makiro. Why are you even here? did you finish playing tag with Kokichi? I lost track of him. I can't find that guy anywhere. Couldn't find him, but he still has the motive card key, right? Yeah, he should still have it. There's a chance that Kokichi could have used the card key and gone somewhere. Well, he ended up getting away, but look what I found. It's the flashback light. Ah! You found one. I am worried about Kokichi, but I think we should deal with this first. So let's all gather in the dining hall. Huh? I'm coming too? Ah, wait a minute. There are other places I want to check first. Can I meet up with you later? Oh yeah? Then I'll go on ahead to the dining hall. You're not gonna check this place? I'll let Shuichi handle it. You got this, right, Shuichi? Yeah. Right. Then once you're done, come to the dining hall. You didn't even complain. You seriously are his sidekick now. I can't even argue with that. Alright, back in the hallway. The store certainly matches the atmosphere of this floor. Doesn't look like it'll open. Suppose I have to leave it for now. I see. Okay. Alright. Fifth floor is pretty bland. And there's nothing here. Okay. And around and around and around we go now. During the exploration segment, they take teleport away from you. Because why should you be able to teleport? Teleportation seems fake. There we go. Or no? There we go. My layout felt like it was off, so I'm like, give me 1 second. The perfectionist struggle. Oh, okay. I'm just... My brain is just playing tricks on me, I guess. Da, 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 da. Do, 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 do. to the courtyard. Even less screen than last time. There's still maintenance going on. So what's the deal with this place anyway? What kind of facility was it before? They renovating an old facility? Perhaps constructing a new building? The star in Monokuma said they were supposed to be facilities for us. That's obviously a lie. That plush bear is stuffed with lies. It's hard to imagine that they built this entire facility just for us. I also think Monokuma was lying. He is an exceptionally deceitful being. Being? Well, he is a robot, isn't he? Shuichi? Have you been a robophobe this whole time? No, that's not what I meant. And when will we finally learn what the Ultimate Academy really is? Why does it exist? Is it really just a place for us to have the killing game? This thing looks mighty strange. Hi, Gonta. Are you looking for Kokuchi? No, not Kokuchi. Gonta, see tiny bug. No mistake this time. It definitely flew by Gonta's eyes. Are they cameras? Tiny bugs again. Gonta's been talking about them for a while. I'm sure he's interested as the ultimate entomologist. But the memory of the insect meet and greet is still raw. Yeah, that's fair. Y'all certainly had a bad time. Miu and the Robo. Alright. What have we got that's suspicious that we ever checked out it a bit? Guess we might as well talk to everyone. Clues? Anybody got a clue? Game's like, just talk to people. No. A two or this, oh, you're so mean. I knew that. Oh, God. You can't just say that. I mean, if there really was a god. Miyu's gonna get her just desserts soon, and it's not gonna be pretty. We haven't come across Kokichi at all. I wonder where he could have gone. If he's not in the courtyard, is he somewhere inside? You're probably right. But Kokichi is adept at playing hide and seek. If he's serious about hiding from us, finding him may prove to be quite troublesome. Troublesome? Why do you look so surprised? No, it's nothing. Please tell me you don't need to hesitate. After all, we're friends. Well, I just thought perhaps a robot could find a human. Shuichi, you're not even trying to hide your robophobia anymore. What? Really? Anyway, Shuichi, that black object over there looks super suspicious, doesn't it? The one with the red border? The what? Oh! I thought that was just a trash can. Thanks, kiddo. Gosh, talking to people actually helps. The buildings just combined! Transformers! Mew, for the love of God. They don't even respond anymore. They're just like, really? I'm positive this strange building is an ultimate lab. I guess Kokichi's? From the machines in the sci-fi feel, I'd deduce this is Kibo's lab. Looks like a maintenance room for a robot. There are machine parts everywhere. This is definitely Kibo's lab. Whose lab is this? Huh? Isn't it yours? I don't want this! I don't like this sort of sci-fi technology. Can we leave now? No, I don't want to be assisted by sci-fi technology. We shouldn't rely on the power of sci-fi for anything. Kibo is anti-AI. Wouldn't that include you, Kibo? Anyway, I would prefer a more Japanese theme since I like that food the most. Oh, he wants the traditional Japanese house, huh? Even though I can only stare at it. So how could you prefer the food? I don't know. Some Japanese dishes look pretty appetizing. At the very least, I'd like some kimonos in my lap and a porch with wind chimes. Weepo! You're so funny. You're so funny. That was good. Oh my god. Doesn't seem like Kibo is going to use this lab. Well, he's free to do as he pleases. Nothing I can do about that. Alright, I've finished investigating all the items this time. Kaito should be waiting in the dining hall. I should gather everyone there. Alright, here we go, flashback light. Oh, what about Kokuchi? Forget about him. It's his fault for messing around like that. Magically? No one can find him, huh? We might have used a motive's card key to enter a place we're unaware of. Do you think that's where the real motive is being kept? Either way, it's worrisome. And next time I see him, I'm just gonna catch up and ask. Anyway, let's try out this flashback light. But I'm still uneasy about the flashback lights. Are they really okay to use? Yeah. Well, if we don't use them, our memories will never come back, you know? So we've got no choice but to use it. The memory we'll get from this is our only clue. With what? For someone who looks like canned tuna, you make some pretty good comebacks. What are you calling a wad of shredded fish? Wait, Kokichi? I knew you'd find us here, but only because it's you. Thanks for the compliment! So why are all my merry friends gathered here? First things first, what did you do with that card key? Oh, so you're worried about that. Well, relax. Unfortunately, I couldn't use the card key. You couldn't use it? Yeah, I had no idea where to use it, so I just gave up instead. Don't seem too disappointed. I am disappointed, damn it! I smell another lie. Whatever, talking to him's a waste of time. We've got more important things to do. Oh, hey! The flashback light. Let me see that. Kaito doesn't have the balls to turn on the switch. Of course I do! And then we all get freaking flashbanged. Oh, here we go. Once again, the world warped. it! Shoot in order! The scenes that flew by inside my consciousness, and what it all means. All at once, I remembered. The meteorites! What happened with the meteorites? I remember TV news and the internet talking non-stop about those. There's a bunch of damage where I lived. People said it was only a matter of time. The researchers said that too. Similar meteorite impacts happened millions of years ago. All living organisms on Earth were annihilated. There were a bunch of weird groups that started to show up in the streets. So suddenly this is the plot of Don't Look Up. As they started getting worse, more people started saying it was the end of the world. Okay, but this feels sus. An hour ago, like an hour ago, they were like, yeah, whatever. And now it's like, meteorites! The world ending like the dinosaurs. Those people were always handing out flyers on street corners. What ended up happening? Oh, right, I just remembered. It was called the Gopher Project, right? It was the plan that all the countries of the world came up to save humanity. But the Gopher Project, like living underground? It's the 100 line. Didn't it fail? Huh? Is that true? That's what I heard too, but I can't remember why. So we can't remember anything past that again. I can't either. I don't remember anything about the gopher. Mew? Means... Whoa! Mew! The you losers part wasn't necessary. I'm tired of this! Let us out of here! Let us out! She's losing it. What's wrong? Yeah, literally. In the end, the flashback light did help. It did connect to the other memories. The ultimate hunt that was after us. The joint funeral. The meteorites, the cult organization, the Gopher Project. How are they all connected? How do they relate to the Ultimate Academy? And what happened with all those meteorites? Did they just stop? It'll be okay, Shuichi, just a little more. Huh? We probably need one more. Everything will start to connect after we remember one more thing. Thanks, Angie, for smashing that light. One more thing? What is Kokuchi? But I don't think I'd be surprised by the outcome of this situation. Like, if we were actually all dead and this was the afterlife. The afterlife? Well, why you? Quit saying stuff like that. It's not stupid. If meteorites can happen, then anything else can happen too. Come on, you're an astronaut, aren't you? Space is full of mysteries that we can't even fathom. That's why if the meteorites really did fall on us, anything could have happened. Literally, why did they send Kaito here? Apparently they needed to investigate space quite a bit, and they sent this guy to school. A mysterious virus could have spread, or some weird technology, or even an unknown substance brought to Earth that could have bent time and space. Okay, Jojo. That's like science fiction. I thought our theme was magic. That's just your theme, Himiko. That's just stupid. It's like the setting for some third-rate anime or game. What are you calling Danganronpa? You think I'm making this up? But then how do you explain the flashback light Exiles and even Monokuma? We may be used to it now, but that kind of stuff goes against common sense, you know? Which means it would be too far-fetched if any of those things I mentioned actually happened. Shut up. First off, I'm the only one here who gets to talk about space. Oh no, we can't say the word space anymore. Oh, you're right. Sorry, my bad. Just hurry up so I can get out of here. So stop. You shouldn't think like that about getting out of here. Everyone seems very tired. We should probably disperse for the time being. Oh, you finally learned to read the air. Nice job, robot. I'm learning every day. Oh, before we go, Gonta put Manhole cover back how it was. If we want to challenge Underground again, this time Gonta definitely. Oh god, no one's dumb enough to challenge that dump again. Don't look down on hard work. Himiko, you've really changed. That's what I like to say, but working hard at escaping from there is pointless. Well, no matter how much you've changed, of course you'd think that. Can't keep going like this. We need to find a way out. I need to solve all of these mysteries. After our conversation, we returned to our rooms. Damn it, I don't understand. What is going on here? But I can't give up. I need to keep my promise to Kaede. I need to find the truth. What's happening to us? Why are we forced to play this killing game? Anyway, I've still got some time today. I can't stay still. Not now. Free time after all that? Crazy, God. Is there anyone we even want to spend time with? We're running out of bodies here. Map, where is everyone? Oh my god, Angie is at Tenko's lab. That's depressing. Oh, sorry, Himiko is at Tenko's lab. Thought you meant the corpse for a second. No, that's just me. For some reason, Himiko looks like an Angie to me. So I keep I keep mixing up their names. Now that I'm thinking about it, I want to eat some. With some dolphin mixed in? No, that's crazy. Now let's go look for some cans of tuna in the dining hall. Didn't find any tuna. We ended up talking and eating fish chips we found in the warehouse. Nico and I grew a little closer today. Do I have anything she would like is the question. We're like running out of presents here. Oh, Kipo likes Japanese stuff, so he would probably actually like the origami. Well, we didn't mess up too badly with that one. Himiko? Himiko! What? She looks annoyed. Her glare is telling me to go away. If you don't want to talk to me, you could have turned me down. I'm too lazy to say no. Oh. I see. I've never met anyone so thoroughly lazy. But that is strange. Hey, Himiko. Why did you decide to become a magician? I'm not a magician. I'm a mage and I use real magic. Don't get it wrong. It's real magic. You get it, right? Real magic, sure. I feel like this conversation will go nowhere if I disagree. No, it's magic. How many times do I have to tell you? Huh? What? It's magic. Yes, that's right. I just said it was magic. Yeah, you're right. It's magic. She looks really happy. Anyway, what are we talking about? Why I'm a mage? Why are you asking about that? Well, because... Isn't it strange that such a lazy girl would go through so much work for a magic trick? Seems like magic requires a ton of work to prepare, so... A typical amateur question. You don't need annoying preparations for magic. I see. I'm talented. Not relying on my talent would go against my master's teachings. Master? You have a master, Himiko? Eh? Did I not tell you? This is the first time I'm hearing it. So there are apprentice magicians? That's right, my master was an amazing archmage. Or archmage. Hey, wait, you called me a magician! Oops. Oh boy. This is an official announcement from the Ultimate Academy. It is now 10 p.m. Nighttime officially starts now. Staying up late is bad for your skin, so maybe you bastards should go to bed, okay? Oh god, not more incest. What? You can't just blurt out something like that. It's kind of crazy. So what are you gonna do about this? We're family, you know? You can't forget that.
I need you.
Oh god. What is even happening? What was that? That's what I'm saying! Well, the Japanese VAs quit for that scene. Well, no point worrying about the monocubs. It's time for training. I feel like I haven't done it in a long time. All right, to the courtyard. Ah, good, you're here. Yeah, it's been so long since the three of us have done this. It's because Kaito was scared of ghosts. I wasn't scared! Don't make me think about them. When I first met Maki and Kaito, I never could have imagined hanging out like this. Anyway, let's get started. First off, 100 sit-ups. You guys better get pumped up. The three of us lined up on the grass and started our routine.
川さん早すぎるよ。
Rest in peace. Your friends are you're gonna do a D&D session. That's fun. Have a good time. Take care. You're way too fast. When you think about it, the universe isn't possibly fast, sir. Hey, let's talk in more sit-ups. Kaito? Haven't done it in a month. Yes, the famous Dungeons and Dragons conundrum. Trying to get everyone together. Sorry, gotta use the bathroom. And just like that, he's gone. Kaito slowly began walking away back towards the school building. I wonder what's wrong. He's not in much of a hurry for needing to go to the bathroom. Do you want me to go check on him? I just finished doing my 100 sit-ups. What? Already? But maybe you shouldn't because it's the boys' bathroom. Did that not occur to you? Do you want to die? Sorry. Well, it's fine. By By the way, this seems like a good time to ask, but
あのさ
did you like Kaede? Oh, we are going here.
変なの
Well, I assumed you did because that would be weird.
えっと
What do you mean weird?
意味わかんない
Liking someone you just met, especially in a situation like this, that is way more common than you think.
じゃあ
Then tell me, under what circumstances is liking someone not weird?
えは
I don't know. I don't really understand what that
あ
is. Never mind, just forget that I ever asked. Alright, so either she has a crush on Shuichi or Kaito.
いや
Forget you asked. Why did you bring this up?
そうね
No reason. I was only curious. Why do you ask, Maki, right? It's like, okay. People only bring this stuff up when they're either trying to gauge if the person they're talking to is available, or they're subtly trying to get advice. I was only curious. No reason. Maki, you're being cruel. You can't ask me a personal question then act like you don't care.
Oh,
Hey! Were you guys making out while I was gone? Kaito? Perfect timing as always.
えっと
Anyway, what's wrong, Kaito? Why did you just leave all of a sudden?
yeah.
Nah, I drank too much water before training, but I emptied myself out, so I'm good now. So let's continue where we left off. Let's get pumped up for sure this time.
まあ
Continue? I don't recall you even doing one yet. So from the beginning, of course, you guys are gonna restart with me. I already finished doing my 100. Ah, don't be so cool. No road is long with good company, right? I don't think that phrase applies to this. Here we go again. Let your sweat wash away all your sadness, fear, worry, and hardship.
体を動かしながら時間が過ぎるのを待てば。
あんたも体を動かしなよ
Then you should train too.
あ
Well, I don't have anything to worry
あ
about.
暖かいなんだって
Because I mean, I'm Kaito Mobuta, luminary of the stars. Whatever you say.
ずるいよ
Kaito!
たくん
No fair! In the end, Kaito convinced us all to do sit-ups all over again. But Kaito and I had to give up, and only Maki was able to finish. Yeah, 100 of any exercise kid is crazy. That is like high-level stuff. I'm so tired. A lot's happened today. But there's still something bothering me. That flashback light this afternoon. All those meteorites. The Gopher Project. The mysterious cult organization. Are they connected to the ultimate hunt, or the funeral, or the killing game? Those answers might save us. But no matter how hard I try to solve it, it's all a mystery. Thinking about everything I saw, I had fallen asleep before I knew it. Okay, Monokuma. Have you ever wondered why soccer players have numbers on their jerseys? It's how many mochi each player gets in the red bean soup they eat after the game. It's too much work for the guy who's making the soup to check each player after the game. It's much easier to check during the game when the number is on their uniforms. That way they can just prepare the red bean soup during the game. And then the red bean soup will be ready to eat as soon as the game is over. And if players want a different number of mochi, they can just trade jerseys with each other. You know how after games, sometimes players will trade jerseys? That's how they exchange the number of mochis. Oh, but for baseball jerseys, the number is how many pieces of meat they get in their curry. For volleyball, it's how many pieces of sliced pork they get in their ramen. As you can see, jersey numbers vary greatly depending on the sport. This has been brought to you by the Random Trivia Corner. When I lie as I breathe. Wow, that didn't take long to turn into an abusive relationship.
Hola! Hola!
Is all that remains of a once powerful nation.
Hola!
Right now, you're on the threshold of an amazing adventure.
Okay. What happened to them overnight?
ま
I suppose it doesn't really matter. Oh boy. The Monokuma's relationship turned abusive. Who could have seen that coming? Maybe she's gonna, throw him in the death trap this time. There we go. I was like, speed? I heard a loud voice. Uh-oh.
お願いだよ。
But we gotta do it. If not now, then when? Like I said before, it's reckless. There are still 2 Exials, right?
だけど、
Going to know that, but
許せない。
watching friends disappear, seeing everyone get weaker. Golden no can take this anymore. That's why Gonta go fight Monokuma. Gonta! Oh. Shuichi, good timing. Talk some sense into him. Gonta's saying a bunch of reckless stuff.
みんなの役に立ちたいんだ。
Going to know it reckless, but it only way to save everyone. This can only go well. What could possibly go wrong? It's not like in every other game when someone challenges Monokuma, they end up dead in a horrible fashion.
お願いだよ。
Real gentlemen would risk life? One of these days, Gonta, you're gonna need to explain where you got your gentleman's code.
ゴンタ頑張る。
Gonta, I get how you feel, but don't you think you're getting ahead of yourself? Yeah, it's reckless to fight against them barehanded.
分かってないね
More like meaningless. You shouldn't do that.
あのさ
And even if you did do that, it wouldn't stop the killing game.
Eh?
What? Why not?
うーん
Actually, why would you even want to stop the killing game? It's just starting to get fun. Be a waste to stop it now. You guys are all whack jobs. There's something wrong with your heads. Something's wrong with your head. Oh, don't tell me you guys aren't confident enough to win the game. Jeez, if you're really that much of a weenie, then you might actually lose, you know? But in my case, I'm full of confidence I'll win this game no matter what. Win the game? Are you planning on becoming the next Blackened then? Me? Next Blackened? Yeah, sure, if that would help me win, then I do it. Are you serious? Of course I am. Games are only fun when you play them seriously, right? So come on, guys, let's enjoy this more. It's not often you get to play a killing game, you know? So, who's gonna be the next victim? This guy in Darumi would be the crackiest of crack ships, but it would work. Game can't continue until there's another victim, so someone get started already. Chop, 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 chop. If you don't, then I'll kill someone instead, just like I promised. Got it? That's enough! Uh-oh. Kokuchi shot. Kaito shot at Kokuchi like a bullet and... Bam. Kokuchi, what the hell's gotten into you? You were messed up to begin with, but this is a whole nother level of weird. You keep acting like this, I'm gonna knock your senses back into you. You already hit him. The moment we all wanted between Sakura and Byakuya, God. Kaito, please stop. There's never a good reason to commit violence. Even minor aggressions can lead to atrocities. True, things can escalate. Kaito. Kipo got through to him. Kaito dropped his clenched fist. But, Kokuchi, I hope that whole stupid speech of yours was a lie. Maybe Gonta have to do it. If friends are gonna fight like this, then Gonta go fight Monokuma. Like I said, you can't. Please don't do anything reckless. Yeah, that's right. There's no need to be so reckless. Miu? The only thing you should be reckless with is that... Oh my... Himiko? Is what you would usually say, but what's with the uncharacteristic concern? I'm serious. There's no reason for Gonta to do something so reckless. Because I, Miu Iruma, the gorgeous gold genius, will save you all. Huh? Save us? Got it? Just wait a little longer. I'll bring you to a world where the killing game doesn't exist. Are we doing VR? You'll just have to wait and see. Oh, I'll keep my plan a secret. I love being a tease. I got a bad feeling about this. Yeah, me too. After eating breakfast in that awkward atmosphere, we went back to our rooms. Oh boy. The reason Gonta said he wanted to fight Monokuma was to save his friends. I think Miu is the same. What about me? My friends die, and all I can do is solve their murder after it's over. There has to be something more I can do. Yeah, so we're just gonna have free time and not do anything useful. Alright. Who can we find? Actually, we should probably... Computer room? Oh, that's right. I forgot about that room. You?
Huh?
What do you want? I'm busy. Sure. But if you're gonna help me, you better do exactly as I say. Okay. Spend some time obeying Mew's ridiculous orders. Sure. Here, have some candy.
なんだよ。
That means she likes it. Technically, I guess. Not good enough to get a scene with her, but whatever. There's still some time left, and more free time. At this point in the game, it's like, who's the first person you find? Sure, let's go. Let's go talk to Kibo. Now that we know he likes Japanese stuff, we can give him the origami paper. And maybe he won't hate us, because last time we gave him something related to robot fashion, and he called us racist. Where is he? Is he inside or is he just... When you say it like that, yeah. Oh, this all looks ominous as heck. Kibo! There he is.
ロボット差別ですね。
But how come my lab has a sci-fi theme? Sorry. The headmaster is racist. It's more robophobia. Should I hang out with Kibo?
君
Sure.
という人は
You seem rather unperturbed by this. Sorry! You can be very insensitive at times. I am? Oh. That's a good way to make friends, Kibo. I've spent some time with Kibo, and apparently he hates me. Definitely. You. Okay, so there's the Gakuran wearable blanket. Let's try this.
ありがとうございます。
God damn it, Kibo. So you've come to talk to me again. Yes. You must be very fascinated by me, Shuichi. That is understandable. In all the world, there is no other robot as impressive as I. He seems to call us out for robophobia only when it suits him. Only when he doesn't like what we say. Why does he talk to me like that? Although I suppose it is true that his technology is pretty amazing. Very human-like. Hey, Kibo, you said your father is Professor Itabashi, right? Do you know why he made you? The professor told me that I am the sum total of his research. The entirety of his knowledge, technology, and expertise in the field of robotic engineering. All applied to create a robot more human than any that has come before. That is what I am. But I was not truly born until an incident occurred that the professor did not predict. Ah, he dropped chemical X. Understandable. An incident? My strong AI was programmed such that my mental age would reflect my appearance. But unlike now, my AI was only capable of displaying a very narrow spectrum of human emotion. In response, the professor treated me the way a father would treat his son. But things did not improve. One day, a few years later, an accident occurred during a routine experiment. My programming went rogue, and I ended up seriously injuring the professor. Bo is a Powerpuff Girl? Yeah, he's, what was her name? Bonnie? The one time the girls tried to make, like, an extra sibling and they totally effed it up. What? Fortunately, the professor survived his injury, but I died that day. Died? When I heard the professor, I was overwhelmed by the emotional response known as sadness. The first law of robotics states a robot must not harm a human being. Thanks Isaac Asimov. Though I wasn't punished for violating that rule, I nevertheless felt sadness. I blamed myself for hurting my father. In doing so, I was overcome with guilt. This is what it feels like to have human emotions. At that moment, my AI silently reset, and I became not unlike a newborn infant. I see. So that's what he means by died. Perhaps I simply wanted to be reborn as the professor's son again. That's what the professor concluded, and he raised me as his own child. To tell you the truth, my memories were deleted when my AI reset. So I learned all of this secondhand from the professor himself. I had no idea he had experienced something so incredible. Shuichi, is something wrong? Well, how do I put this? I was just thinking, you really are the ultimate robot. To Professor Itabashi, Kibo is more than just a robot. And I'm sure that for Kibo, the professor is... Well, what does that mean? Do you hold me in contempt now because I am a robot? And here we go again. Yeah, got it, Kibo. Oh boy, here we go again. Raping your just desserts, huh? This is an official announcement from, what's this place called again? Huh? What time is it now? I forgot. Actually, have I always been alone? I forgot that too. I can't remember. I feel like I used to have someone very important to me. I can't remember! I knew it. He's helpless without me. Poor Monotato. Okay then. Alright, time to go training. Off we go. Kaito, what's wrong? Do you have to go to the bathroom again? Again? Implying that this is supposed to be a rare occurrence? He's been like this because of what happened. What's wrong? Are you not feeling well? No, I'm fine. My stomach just hurts is all. For today's training instead of exercise, how about the three of us just talk? Huh? Talk? About what? Stupid. Nobody decides what they talk about before they start. Is that how extroverts are? You don't come into a conversation with a list of subjects? Is that just an introvert thing? Shit. Kaito picked a random spot in the courtyard and we all sat down. So what are we gonna talk about? Did you say we didn't have to decide that? Come on, man, that was just a joke. Alright then. Let's talk about Maki. Me? What about me? You know, like general stuff about you. There's a lot of stuff we don't know. For example, what blood type do you like? What blood type do I like? Don't you mean what's my blood type? Huh? Did I say something weird? Well, whatever. Kaito, you're kind of bad at this. And then you ask something. What's your question for her, huh? Am I like a guinea pig to you guys? Well, I have been meaning to ask. When we first met, you said you were the ultimate child caregiver. Why was that? Shuichi, that's way too direct. You can't just cut to the chase like that. Really? Sorry. Alright then, let's play it safe and ask about her favorite spaceship. I grew up in an orphanage. Huh? I didn't know anything about my parents. They were gone before I can remember. Maki slowly began to tell us her story. Aww. At the orphanage where I lived, the older kids had to take care of the younger ones. Because of that, I started looking after the younger ones. I see. So that wasn't a lie then. For some reason, kids like me. But I'm not particularly fond of taking care of them. Maybe that suits you better than being an assassin. It's not a matter of whether it suits me or not. I never had the right to choose from the start. The right to choose? When I was around 10 years old, these strangers started visiting the orphanage. At first, they seemed like normal, kind men. With smiles on their faces, they watched the kids play, but the men never approached them. Thinking back on it, I'm sure they were scoping out our talents. They were scouting for assassins? And that's why you were picked? I didn't want to go, but I heard they would donate a huge sum of money if I did. I remember thinking that I had to go. But that was the beginning of hell. Ever since that day, I trained to become an assassin. I think I had some natural talent to begin with, but I worked incredibly hard as well. If I couldn't keep up as an assassin, the orphanage would no longer receive funding, and then I wouldn't have a purpose in life anymore. Training was difficult. I vomited every day and cried every night. But after vomiting and crying over and over again, my heart gradually became empty. Eventually, I got used to it. But after doing this for so long, I felt numb. There were many times I wondered why I had to kill these strangers. But I stopped thinking about that. I adapted to the lifestyle of killing people, of stealing their lives, and of being a horrible person. And to this day, I think the same thing after I finish a mission. What is it? What would I have been like if I stayed at the orphanage? I still think about that all the time. Maki sighed deeply after baring her soul. That's all. It wasn't an interesting story to listen to, was it? Interesting. No, Maki, that was the burden you've been carrying all this.
Oh.
Jeez, you're carrying too many burdens for someone so small. Well, I could say the same to Shuichi. Really? Don't try to shoulder everything on your own. You gotta trust other people. Once you're able to share your burdens with your friends, then you'll be stronger. Well, if Makiro was able to talk this much already, it means she's gotten stronger already. And it might be thanks to the training.
Oh.
Well, obviously, my training is based on a systematic method. That's kind of vague. We spent a long time talking about whatever came to our minds. Most of it was meaningless conversation, but it might have been the first time I was able to actually have fun. And forget this place. To protect my friends, I need to reveal the truth of this academy. I need to face the truth and reveal it to the world. I have to keep my friends alive. Oh?
Hi.
This White House, fresher than freshly made rice. His black house, darker than the darkest night. It's Mono Kuma! You actually came. So I guess I'm allowed to do this, huh? Is it really okay for me to talk to you in private like this? Damn, that color inversion. Technically, it's not a rule violation. Besides, I can't pass up an opportunity to make this killing game more exciting. Right, I was thinking the same thing. This fun fun and vicious killing game is the only thing on my mind. But that said, you're not even gonna try and use that motive? You don't get it. A crazy motive like this should be used in a more dramatic way, no? That's what I've been thinking. So I tried coming up with ways to use it. And I finally came up with an idea. So this is my proposal. A certain someone is planning something interesting. So if we use the motive there, then I think that would really spice up the game. So, are you in? You really are an evil bastard. Of course, I am the ultimate supreme leader, you know. Whoa! That's a new sprite. I will drag this world into the pits of terror using my villainous power to commit evil. Welp. You can trust a dishonest man to be dishonest. It's the honest ones you gotta watch out for. Because, you know, can never predict when they're gonna do something incredibly stupid. It's honestly easier to go through life without telling a single lie. Which means honest people are just lazy jerks who'd rather coast through life. By the way, the recent trend of encouraging honesty is actually a lie. You see, it's better for liars if there are more honest people in the world to deceive. How nice of you. But that might be a lie too. Boo-hoo-hoo. This is an official announcement from the Ultimate Academy. It is now 8 a.m. Where did he run off to? Probably with some other woman, I bet. But that's fine, as long as he's happy, I'm fine with that. Maybe not today, but someday I'm gonna be happy too. Ah! Darling, what's the matter? I finally remember. I need you, Motofunny! Convenient, huh? I know I'll only hurt you more by saying stuff like that. I'm sorry for everything. Goodbye. Wait. You silly man. Huh? My goodness, your body is coming apart. You really can't do anything on your own. Alright, come here. I'll sew you back up. Thank you, Monofunny. Thank you. Why are you crying? That's so not like you. Oh my god. Bunch of crocodile tears. What the hell kind of ending was that? That was way too long for an announcement. Oh well, I need to go to the dining hall. Alright, I think we shall stop here. In a perfect world, I would go until the murder happens. I'm sure we're close, but the chapters just get longer and longer as these games go on. So getting one section done per stream may not be as easy anymore. Let's see here. Where is the save? There's the save. Perfecto! And... ta-da! Well... Who do you think it's gonna be this time, huh? We've got a few people tripping some red flags here. We've got Kokuchi, we've got Kaito, we've got Gonta, and we've got Miyu, who are like tripping some like death flags here. Might be too early for Kaito to go, I'm not sure. But they're definitely setting something up with that. I need to erase my memory so you can guess. Oh, you know. Okay, well, yeah, obviously, if you know, then don't say it. Maybe a multi-kill? Another one? I guess that would be a twist, because usually there's only one case per game where 2 people die, right? Alrighty. So tomorrow it is Umineko? Is it Umineko? Let me see. Yes, it is Umineko. Yay. And then we have Atelier Yumi on Saturday and Sunday. It's up in the air a little bit because it's United Fight season. I'm not sure if I'm actually gonna stream United Fight this time. You know, you shouldn't force yourself to do something you don't want to kind of thing. So we will see. That's why I have normal games on the schedule. So next week might be a little random. We will find out. But for now, that is a wrap. So let's see who we can raid. Do 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 do. Let's see. We've got Perry, who's playing Silk Song, of course. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by the toe. If he hollers, let him go. Eeny, meeny, miny. No. I made it to the end. You had your phone by the podium. Hey! Let's go. Alrighty, in the spirit of Silk Song, let's go raid Perry. You're in your D&D session right now? I figured. Have fun! Alrighty. So here is raid. Whoops. And here is Discord. If you want to keep up with us when we're not streaming. Da, da, da. But for now, that is gonna be it for me. So, if it's daytime where you are, have a wonderful rest of your day. I gotta go slowly start getting ready for bed and also catch up on my dailies. I have not logged into ZZZ since the update happened. This morning was a rush. So I'm catching up on my stuff. And if it's nighttime, have a wonderful rest when you head on off to bed. Until next time, take care of yourself. Wash your face, brush your teeth, eat a good food. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye! Bye-bye!